Hello, friends. Welcome to this session of Perfect Life. Today, we will talk about consciousness, which is manifested through our thoughts, emotions, and conduct. In Sanskrit, consciousness or awareness is also called chitta. The fluctuation happening in a person's awareness is called vritti. In Sanskrit, we can compare chitta to a calm, serene sea and vritti with the waves of the sea. So the obvious question is, why should we talk about Chit Vritti or know about it? The conscious reason behind our action is the proof of our wisdom. So there has to be a conscious good reason about the talk on Chit Vritti. What is it? The fluctuation of the mind is the root cause of our suffering or problems. But when the same fluctuation are in balance, they become the cause of solution to all our problems. Balanced chit vritti lead to a perfect life. Imbalance in fluctuation of our mind leads to a life of suffering. The suffering may be health related, problem in professional life, relationship. There may be financial problems or mental issues. There are different types of chittavritti or mind waves. When the fluctuation of the mind are because of correct knowledge or reason, it is called praman. When the fluctuation of the mind are because of incorrect knowledge or wrong reason, it is called viparya. When the fluctuation of the mind is because of imagination, which is not true, it is called vikalp. When there is a void or gap in our awareness, it is called nidra. When fluctuation of the mind is based on memory, and memory is always from past, then it is called smriti. It has got nothing to do with the present or the future. I will explain all these in detail in the next slide. When a child is hungry, his mind says to go and ask mother for food. He gets the food. The right thoughts come from his own experience, which we can call self realization. It may also come from information from right sources, which we call Shruti, or his own intuition, also can cause right thoughts. Wrong thoughts or viparya is due to lack of self realization, wrong association, and lack of intuitive power. In that case, it leads to suffering as it will lead to wrong desires, or we go to the wrong place and people for right desires. Some poor man may think that he is the king. This is called delusion in modern science, and in yogic science or Ayurveda, it is called vikalp or imagination, and it will also lead to suffering. Every event is the result of many sustained continuous process, and gap in understanding of this continuous process is the result of nidra. That is, we were not awake all the time during its creation and maintenance. This leads to our poor understanding and will lead to suffering and failures. When our thoughts are only because of memory, which is always a result of our past experience, it has got nothing to do with the present or future. Then our understanding of things will not be complete, and it will make us behave in a certain set pattern based only on memory, which is not relevant now. This will also lead to suffering, जिसको हम लोग कहते हैं कि समय में अटक गया. In Ayurveda and yoga sciences, the imbalances or diseases of the mind are classified as Vata doshas, Pitta doshas, and Kapha doshas. The diseases of the body are the result of the different types of imbalances of the mind, and they form a vicious cycle. Hence, it is important to remove the imbalances of mind for a healthy life. I will explain these different types of imbalances of the mind in the next slide. As you can see, these different types of imbalances cause anxiety, fear, confusion, memory issues, delusions, anger, irritability, aggression, lethargy, depression, and other mental issues. The same vrittis, when brought to balance through yogic way of life, leads to a perfect life where there is success, health, wealth, joy, wisdom, and peace. Why to calm the mind, as we call it chitta vritti nirodha in Sanskrit? If you look into a still calm water, you will be able to clearly see your face. But if there are ripples in the same water, your face will look hazy to you. Similarly, when your mind is calm, you will have clear thoughts and vision, which will enable you to take right decisions, and your conduct, when guided by these right decisions, will result in success. In modern science, some diseases are described to be linked to psychological or mental issues and are called psychosomatic diseases like bronchial asthma, psoriasis, etc. Human psychology is poorly understood in modern science. Though different types of brainwaves like alpha, delta, theta have been recorded, their understanding is not yet complete in modern science. Sleep also has not yet been completely understood by the modern science. These are the limitations of modern science, and the modern science does not regard all the diseases to be having a psychological background. Whereas Ayurveda and our yogic science understood and recorded the science of chitta much earlier. And according to Ayurveda, all our diseases have got its root cause in mental issues or our consciousness, chitta. Why to attain stillness of the mind or chitta vritti nirodha? The answer is simple: for a perfect life. It is still mind only which can guide us to success, peace, wisdom, intelligence, and a perfect life. So, what are the ways to attain stillness of the mind to have a better consciousness or awareness? The ways to attain stillness of the mind is through asanas, pranayam, pratyahara, sattvic diet, and meditation. It is during state of deep meditation and introspection after meditation which leads to self-realization, development of intuitive power, wisdom, and intelligence. Meditation is the technology through which we can improve our consciousness for a perfect. Thanks for watching this video. Please like and subscribe if you find this video useful.